What's up, guys? So today I'm just gonna try to do a new kind of video where I just go over some of my VODs and try to explain my thought process throughout the video. So first up, you can already see it's a Fawn Galaxy, which I pretty much only have played one of. So I'm really like not really completely sure what I'm gonna do because in Fawn Galaxy I've only played this once, but it's basically just play the same comps, but you just add a unit. So I'm just gonna go over this game. So I'm gonna chain opener. The first thing I'm thinking of is that's most likely gonna be a Sunfire. And I see the shop. I only buy the Garen, mostly because I don't want to buy the other units. And also Garen's a pair, so it won't grief my next shop because of a new shop mechanic that where if you buy a unit, it won't appear in the next shop. And now I get a BF and looks like I'm leaning towards Ash, and I get a fucking Maokai, double Maokai, Tom Ken's shop. So the odds that I'm leaning towards going a brawler comp is very high. Thing is here, I didn't sell Yasuo and Garen, which might have been a mistake actually, because I did end up getting gold and I bought up the Tom Ken anyway. So I probably should have just sold Yasuo and Garen. But I also did not getting hit fortune, which actually makes my comp kind of But here, like, I'm basically almost always going Ash because I have a BF and a bow, which are probably the two most important items for going Ash comp, because the vest becomes Sunfire and the BF becomes Giant Slayer. So right now in Carousel, the first item I'm looking for is probably belt, and then bow for Giant Slayer, or glove for future QSS, or like IE combo. And I basically just bow my Kai, play Tom Kench. I should kind of realize how much I fiddle around my units. Honestly, I don't know if playing Tom Kench is correct here. I probably could have got my board a little bit stronger if I end up not playing the other Tom Kench one and played either Aphelios or Yasuo for more damage. So that's probably a mistake already. Also, my position could be better. So that's a mistake there. Probably not playing a second Tom Kench, because I don't have enough damage really. And now I hit fortune and I decide here to sell for 10 and try to lose a couple more rounds and make econ. Now I have fortune in. It's like my board is pretty strong, so I know I'm eventually gonna win. So I'm actually like kind of chilling here and I'm in a pretty good spot. And Carousel, once again, I'm looking for Sunfire Prio into probably Giant Slayer or Glove for third. And here it's actually a really good loss because I think I got second pick. So it's actually perfect. So that loss is actually super good there. Also there was the belt's gone. Yeah. What did I even pick here? I took a bow, which is my second Giant Slayer. The other one last one would have been a glove for future QSS or IE. So here I have a Kindred shop and whatchamacallit. So if I play Kindred now, the odds you end up winning is actually pretty high because Kindred is one of the best units in the game to play. Early game at least, because it does like insane damage early, because it almost like guarantees you kill a couple of units. Because usually front lines are a lot weaker, and Kindred does a decent amount of damage early game. And I'm just slamming Giant Slayer, and did I lose this round? Actually win this round because you can't kill my Tom Kench, and I end up getting like 5 gold from fortune. Okay, so the correct play here might have been make Yasuo 2, actually, and take out a unit. Either take out Teemo or take out Annie and just quit fortune. But the thing is, I ended up pre-leveling, and making 20, which I don't know if it's the right play. The right play was probably just playing Yasuo over Spirit or Yasuo over Annie. Probably over team honestly, because playing Fortune, 3 Fortune this early isn't that bad because you do get a little extra gold. And here I hit another Kindred, which is really good. Thing is, I don't take out any here for potential sell because I already lost a streak of Fortune. If I win, I'm like guaranteed basically like 5-6 gold. So I'm in like a pretty good spot with Fortune here. My HP's good, my econ's whatever, and then I just Omega high roll a Kindred 2. And then I high roll Sunfire. Wait, I didn't even know this game was so high roll. Yeah. I thought I picked this game on purpose because I had more decisions to make because it was Fawn Galaxy. But apparently at Krugs, I just have a Sunfire, Tom Kench 2, and Kindred 2 with Giant Slayer. Huh. Alright, I'll just continue this game though. So we end up winning this one. Well, I wonder if I level here. I probably don't. Because the thing is, my econ's not great. You know, a lot of times you level up 3-2. Oh, there's no way I level now, actually. Actually, is there? Oh, I leveled now. Wait, really? Because I'm playing... I could have just taken on Annie. But I guess playing Fortune here is... No, never mind. Wait, what? That's fine, actually. I think my plan here is probably to win streak. Because I think my board's strong enough to win streak. Because I have all upgraded units. I have Tom Kench. I have Sunfire. It's actually probably correct play here. Because, yeah. Honestly, it's actually kind of weird when you rewatch your own stuff, right? Because a lot of times, like... it's like hard to think. And here I hit 2 more Kindreds, which I don't buy because I'm never playing Kindred 3. Because I don't have a blue buff. And hit 2 Aphelios. So my board is looking really good here. It's looking like a guaranteed top 4 from this spot pretty much. At Carousel, I'm pretty much just looking for Glove for that QSS. It's probably Glove and Cloak first. And here, I get punished for not scouting. My Kindred instantly dies. Even though my board is stronger. I should have won this round for sure. But actually, losing here isn't the worst. Because my items, I don't have a single component, even half an item. And getting a better pick is actually not that bad. So, like, me getting this pick here, I think I remember in-game, like, it got me an item I really wanted. I think I got this glove, which there's almost no chance you get a glove if you're last pick. So, makes me think if sometimes it's worth losing around just to get a better item sometimes. Because, like, not having a QSS on your Ash is usually just go 8th. Also, my board is actually insane. My econ's like, though. But I think it's Fawn Galaxy. Also, I'm like high rolling my opener, kind of. So, yeah. I think from this spot, honestly, I don't even know what I'd do from this spot. I mean, most likely, or from here, you know you roll at 7, or you roll at 8 from this spot, depending on what your wolves look like. So, depending on when I get wolves, I'll either roll at 7 or roll at 8. But I'm looking at my board right now. I feel like there's almost no way I'm rolling at. I'm rolling at 7. This is actually almost like always because I have too much upgraded. I have a Kindred 2. I have Tom 2, who I don't really want to sell until stage, whatchamacallit. Also, the more I'm thinking about it now, right? I wonder if this Teemo was actually a bait. And I should have never made this Teemo, actually. And I should have just been playing Fortune instead. Because you actually get so much gold from Fortune. And thing is, I'm going to win rounds regardless. And lose rounds regardless, right? And like thing is, like even if you lose or win, even if you're not perfect streaking, it's actually okay. Wait, I actually sold there? Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised I sold there. I thought I won 8. Because I thought it was a lot of Ash players and then changed my mind. But usually in Kindred 2, you're kind of strong. And yeah. But thing is that decision there to roll here at 7 or go 8 at like 4, 6 and then roll. I had a Nunu 2, which is pretty high roll. Let me see my rolls here. Don't buy Aphelios. And that's it. And I end up slamming Last Whisper here because I have another extra bow, an extra glove, which will become QSS hopefully. So now I'm looking for 2 cloaks because I want QSS and Elderwood Spat. If I got 1 cloak, I'd probably slam QSS over Elderwood first because it's a better item. Also should have tiered my team last turn because that's getting sold. But I really wonder now if I should even roll there actually. because I rolled, sold Tom Kench, because it's one of those spots where it's actually really close to go 9, and I fight this guy as soon as he hits Riven 2. I think I was pretty mad about it on stream, and I take like 50. That's called getting Mork Dog. Getting Mork Dog is when you fight a guy right before you spike. So here, I'm gonna decide. I'm probably, from this spot, I'm most likely looking at, there's spots where it's like a weird spot to be in, because your board's not that strong, but you don't really want to roll, and also you don't really want to level next turn, because you don't have enough gold to really roll at 4-5. Also, you don't really want to roll. Also, this guy is level 7, has an Ash 2, a Set, and a Cane, so I'm probably complaining in-game, but it's not a bad loss. 2 units for how strong his board was. It's not bad. Also, I ended up selling Tom Kench here, because I only have 4 Brawlers. I was probably looking to play 6. Might have been able to make Econ here, though. And for items, I'm looking for Cloak for sure, because it gets QSS and Elderwood Spat, which are both, like, broken in this comp. And that's gone. What do I even take here? Take Azir? Okay, so the reason why I took Azir is probably because if I can't make QSS, you have to have at least 1 defensive item between QSS or Trap Claw usually. So the reason why I took Belt there most likely was because I'm thinking, worst case scenario, I don't have QSS, I have an Azir, which can actually put soldiers for me, and also blocks the Aatrox ulti. So I have 2 Aatrox blockers, because if I put my Ashe later in the game, there the Aatrox will hook the 2 Azir soldiers, and not my Ashe, and it'll fit in really easily, because I have Fawn. Here, I take another pretty bad loss, actually, and there's another Ashe player. And here, I remember I decided to play this Shen for like 1 turn, I think, or something. So I just didn't take much damage, because it didn't make my board stronger. So I just ended up playing Shen for 1 turn. Which makes me think, so I just sold, I'm actually pretty sure I just sold my Kindred sooner, actually. Usually Kindred 1, Ashe 1 is very better than Kindred 2, in terms of like DPS, or consistent DPS. And actually, pretty sure I won because I played the Shen, which means I didn't strictly neutrals, but doesn't really matter late into the game, because you always want to save health. And, okay, did I just pick a high roll game or what? Usually don't hit everything, but here I'm looking at level now at 5-1 and do a roll down because my board still isn't in a great spot. I don't have a work, and I don't have Set, which are like 2 of the most important units to have in this comp. So now look at my items. I'm probably confused. Let me just do my roll down real quick. I'm probably looking for all Brawlers, looking for Ashe, looking for Warwick, looking for basically almost any 5 cost, like Kane, etc. End up hitting Set, but not a Warwick. So now I make items. Did I make up GA? I said end up making GA because I don't have a single defensive item on him. And I probably end up making Warlord Spat, which you almost never do in this comp. But I'm playing Vi, and I'm playing Azir. Also, I didn't know I didn't do my items. But yeah, I probably end up doing True Gauntlet here on Set, because having any APN item on Set usually is like really OP. Because of the percent HP he does. So I'm pretty sure I'm slaying Warlords here in True Gauntlet, which is probably the best combo here. But the thing is, because the thing is, I'm almost always ending the game with Azir, because against like these Azir players, or not Azir players, Aatrox players, right? I want those Azir soldiers to like tank the whatchamacallit ultis, the Aatrox ulti, or else my Ashe is just gonna get like destroyed pretty much. So in this spot, I'm thinking about rolling. The thing is, I'm probably too far from spiking. I need 3 news off. Oh, I end up rolling anyway, because I don't have a Chosen, actually. Which is probably correct, because I don't have a Chosen. End up playing Mystic and dropping 3 Hunters to 2 Hunters. I probably should have repositioned my Cassiopeia, because Chosen Cassiopeia is almost always going to cast, to be honest. So I probably should have moved him forward, which I probably will do next turn. I played him like almost last second. The reason why I ended up picking up Cassiopeia here is because it's getting kind of late into the game. I'm kind of just want to guarantee the top 4 most likely, and just play the Cassiopeia here because I just want a Chosen unit at this point, and Mystic Cassiopeia is not the worst. I want Thieves' Gloves, I didn't get that. Next up is probably Redemption, because also decent value. And I think I end up redemptioning my Cassiopeia, because Cassiopeia does die instantly. So it's like good redemption value, because Cassiopeia stuns almost all the units that are attacking him. And then he also casts faster, which is really good for your team. So here I'm just scouting for the Aatrox players, I think, a lot. And I end up putting my Maokai next to my Cassiopeia so that the Cassiopeia doesn't insta-die. Which, honestly, I don't even know what's correct. But the thing is, this redemption value is going to be insane. Because a lot of my units are half health. And I end up winning this round. Honestly, I don't even know how to place this game. But I thought this game was a rough game. I didn't watch this game at all. But, alright. I know I didn't go first. Actually, maybe I did go first. And I picked the wrong game. There's a chance I picked the wrong game. But yeah, but this game was kind of high rolly. But I'm just trying to explain my thought process of everything. Here, I think I moved the soldiers because I saw all the Aatroxes were on the other side. So I probably moved my Aatrox soldier. And I didn't do set positioning. So his set ultied first. My set didn't even ulti. So I lose because of positioning mostly here. Because my set was angled towards my team. And his, like, yeah. So that was a mistake. Here I get Morello's blue and QSS. It's most likely blue buff Cassiopeia here almost always because Cassiopeia will insta-cast. So you just put Cassiopeia somewhere in the front line. He'll insta-cast and stun his team. It's almost for sure Morello's on set here. It could be Cassiopeia, but set usually is a little bit better. And QSS, it just goes on Cassiopeia because it's like the last unit, you know. And also his front line, give him an extra dodge chance. So it's not bad. Scouting around mostly to where I put my Cassiopeia, either left side or right side, depending on where their team is. I end up... Did I win this round? I didn't win this round. So basically, a lot of these rounds I win just because I have Azir in, and Aatrox units just pulls my Azir soldiers. So here, mostly what I'm doing this late in stage 6 is I just try to look to see who I'm about to fight and try to position Cassiopeia left side or right side to stun their team, and that's about it. And just stack so I don't get like assassinated by Kane or something. Like this guy with the Kane. I think it's a set. I should really look at these sets a little bit more and position my team a little bit better. Also, this guy's board looks really strong because he's a set 2 with 3 items. Here, I just level, even though it's an odd interval, because I just want to guarantee the top 4, basically. And I end up playing another set of Azirs for the Aatroxes, I guess. I don't know if that's correct, to be honest. Because these 2 sets, it works kind of funny. I position my Cassiopeia. Do I win this round? I don't even know. My Cassiopeia, okay, honestly, I also mispositioned, I think, because my guy didn't even cast on his Ahri, apparently. Did I end up winning this round? I end up losing, actually. I'm actually pretty sure I lost this round because of positioning once again. Because I don't think my Cassiopeia even ultied, like, majority of his team. Here, I can pick an item. I end up taking Giant Slayer because I thought I wanted to deny people Giant Slayer. But that's probably not even correct because there's a set 2. And that's probably set 2 because set 2 is broken these days. And let me see. Oh, I think all this next time I'm gonna fight isn't even playing whatchamacallit. Also, I think my positioning sucks. My guy's on the wrong side. And I end up getting slammed anyway, and then my set doesn't even slam almost anything because he's on a pretty bad side. Also, he has a set 2, and I end up losing and going 3rd. Okay, I thought I did a little worse this game, or like, for going 3rd that game, it's probably pretty bad. But the thing is, like, it's kind of weird, right? Because do you see how many whatchamacallit Aatrox players are? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, which because I didn't have QSS on my Ashe, I'm basically forced to play Azir, which makes my team like just worse because I'm playing like a dead unit kind of. Because Azir doesn't do anything for a team besides like Aatrox placeholders. But yeah, that's just me VOD reviewing one of my games. I don't know if this really helps. I try to just like give my thoughts real quick and play it on 2x speed. If you guys like this video or not, I might do more. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't really know. It's my first time trying this video. Let me know, I guess. And thanks for watching.